Welcome to lecture number 6. We actually lied to you last time when we said we had the last parts trimmed out. We have one more to go actually, and this is it. This baby here, this is the nose of the plane, and it's rather easy to trim out as well. Basically, I started out with a rather lengthy line on the bottom. You don't need the whole thing, but I just put it on there for a good long reference line. The bottom of this piece is 3 1/4 inches wide at the bottom, and then on the center of that line I made a 10 1/2 inch line tall. So you get your 3 1/4 here, 10 1/2 inch here. And then on each end of that 3 1/4 inch piece, at the bottom on either side of it, I drew a 5 inch tall line there and there. And then I took and 1 inch above that line, so on this tall line here, I actually squared off a triangle at the top, and then I just kind of rounded off here to give it a little bit of a, probably draw that in. Let's see, we could draw that in here. Just kind of draw that in there. There we go, my pen to work. Something like that. But basically you can draw in about 6 inches up toward the top from the bottom. You measure 6 inches up from the bottom on this 10 1/2 inch line. Make a 3 inch line, 3 inches wide there. And then basically just connect your dots from there. You just draw a line down to the outside of that 3 incher, line over here out to the outside of that 3 incher, and then that's pretty much all she wrote. You can connect a line across the top of these guys to box that off, and it should give you a piece that looks about like that right there. In theory. So about like that, and that's the nose of the plane. And since it was such a short lecture, we will show you how all these pieces fit together. One way you can trim them out, works nice to have like some kind of a razor knife. Found this one at, I think I found it at Home Depot. It's pretty handy. You just slap the blades in there and you can trim out these pieces, because it does help to have a sharp knife for a lot of these pieces. Once you get them all trimmed out, you can use them as a template for tracing out other pieces, or you can just make the plane directly right out of them if you want to. But here's how they fit. Let me back off here from the picture. Okay, here's this, I think this is the first piece we made here. And then you just take this second piece we made, slap it on there like that. Oh, got a little snag. About like that. Those two pieces. And then got this guy. He just fits right on there like that. Kind of like so. And then so that's what we have so far. And then we take our elevators. I only got one of those trimmed out right now, but that's how that fits on there. This little guy right here just goes in there. And then of course your ailerons, they go on the sides like that. Got I do have a couple of those trimmed out there. Kind of like that. And then you got nose piece out front. And I only got one of these nose pieces presently trimmed out, but he can fit on there, give you an idea what he looks like. So that's kind of what we'll have. Only have an extra elevator on the back yet to go, but that's kind of what it'll look like as far as how the pieces fit together. And in the next couple lectures we'll show you how they go together. We'll start gluing them together and walk you through it piece by piece. So you take her easy, and I think in the next lecture we're gonna take you out for a little flyby. My cousin and I'll take you out to the field and do some flying for a little field trip, you might say. In our neighbor's field. So take her easy. We'll catch you next time. Goodbye.